All right, we're here with Khristian Smith. ISU defeated Drake tonight at the Knapp Center, 79-69. And Khristian, it was a wild ride, but this one I think this one you got to credit the seniors a little bit. It was a great first half, maybe one of the best you guys have ever played. Then the second half it went wrong, but you and Devontae kind of got the team. Were able to get the team calmed down and make some plays. Team made some plays, some defensive plays in particular. Just talk about that. I mean, this is what you want to do as a senior, and I think maybe that made a big difference in this game.
First we wanted to get this win for Coach, coming back home in front of his friends and family. So just to get that for him is also great. But yeah, that's what you're supposed to do as a senior. That's what we followed, with Odom and those guys when they were seniors. So the guys kind of seemed a little rattled. We've been in these type of situations, and the whole time we were in the huddle, just screaming that we're winning. Although they're on a run, although the crowd's getting back into it, we're still winning. So let's continue what we were doing in the first half, and let's grind them out on the offensive end. And their shots were falling early. They got a little confidence, but we slowed the ball down and started penetrating like we did in the first half, and it just smoothed out from the rest of the way.
Yeah, some of the guys started doing what they could do well. Everett had a big putback in there. He does a good job of that anyway. And Brenton Scott hit a couple big shots. And then later on, Amandre had the big steal. You had a big steal. You had the big shot after Amandre's steal. It seemed like the way you described it seemed apt. You fell back on some of the good things you do and didn't get too rattled.
Yeah, this is the things that we know we can do. Just, guys are hanging their heads down a little bit, just not being in a hostile environment just yet. Just having a big lead and giving it up like that. But, it only takes a couple plays just to get our momentum back, just to switch things over the other way and just continue to follow the scout report and just continue to play defense like we know we can.
First half was, like I said, that's about as good as you guys have played, certainly in the time you've been here. And, talk about putting that in a bottle. And, you can look back on that half now and point to everybody and say, hey, this is how good we can be. How important is that to do that? Even though you gave up the lead, you do have the example now of what you guys can do when everything's going well.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do every day in practice. That's what we are. We spend our most time playing defense, and it's exciting to see that we did that in the first half, but the first 10 minutes of the second half was the total opposite, and that's exactly what we have to clean up. If we're gonna contend for anything and win games on the road, especially tough games against harder teams, and we have to clean up those spurts. 10 minutes against a team like that, and they shoot a lot of threes. They're really good, and the momentum swung hard, and we kind of felt that. But we kept with it, and so we just got to build on that 20 minutes.
Defensively, you guys have been good statistically all year. This was the first game, though, I felt like your defense really got into the heads of the opponent, especially in the first half with Drake. Is that something you guys can really, I don't know if you could force that on a team, but certainly that's become a big part of your personality, and proved it again today.
Yeah, we're on the road, so we have to be, Coach Lou always preaches, we got to be 10 points better on the road. So to come in here and, TP always preaches that we got to hit people in the mouth first. We got to be the more physical and aggressive team. So, we're not worried about the offense, like I always tell them. We're not worried about offense because we got guys at all spots that can make plays. It's our defense that's going to win games, and just come out to be an aggressive team and kind of push them on their heels early. With their spurt that they had, kind of helped us, late in the game.
Sounds good, Khristian. Thanks a lot.